Okay, I'm back. I'm going to try and see if I can just continue the video because I don't want to break it up like that. It makes it harder. And I love when videos are long like that. I can just let them play even for background noise and I can glance over at it. When somebody's showing a book like this or just showing their collection, it's really cool. But to break it up and have it be continuous videos, it kind of is frustrating. But I'll see if I can do it. If I can't, and I'll have to just break up the video later when I go in and when I upload it. But look at how beautiful this is. It's just, you just can't get enough of looking at how he does the detail on everything. And you want to see everything. Like the hair on Wolverine's arm. Or her hair. And he's got Spider-Man really muscular here. He's not really thin. He's pretty muscular in his suit. And just Iron Man's armor, all the different pieces in it. And you see just Submariner coming in, the Wasp and everything, and Human Torch, and just the fasteners on Cap's shield. Look at the stitching on his helmet. It looks like that statue head, doesn't it? That bust. He uses that a lot when he's doing his, he made it up, but then he has a collection of all of his statues. And if he needs reference and everything like that, he can just look right at it. And you can call it cheating or anything like that. I mean, I used to think it was cheating, but I didn't realize you need reference material to draw realistically, because you don't always remember what something looks like all the time. So if you need a car, a truck, a cat, a dog, a roach, a bee, or anything like that, just an ant, anything, a weight or something like that, or a tire, like these windows. I mean, he gets, I'm sure he has, look at that. This one says, let me show you this. This one says cover to Avengers Invaders #1. This was cover to Avengers Invaders #2. I want to show, look at all the people in the buildings up on top there. And over here. Look at that. The detail of them looking out. I wonder if these are people he knows. George Perez did a book like that. He had people he knows. Look at that. Oh, that's Peter Parker back there. Is that Spider-Man? Looks like it, doesn't it? Taking a picture for the Daily Bugle. Let's see. Sentry. Realistic. Ares. And just Tony Stark, Iron Man. There she's holding the first Human Torch. Ms. Marvel. Who's that? Wonder Man back there. And then Toro. That's a cool costume for Ms. Marvel. And Bucky. Cap. He's just the rubble on the ground. And the shield. Look at the scales on Cap. And then you got the Wasp there. She's touching his face. There's just so much to look at. It's like, wow. And I think that's Submariner down there. Yeah, if I remember the book correctly. But, cool. And this one's cover to Avengers Invaders #3. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think their future selves came in contact with their past selves or something like that. That's why he's fighting himself. I can't remember exactly what happened, but it's really cool. You almost smell the water or see the water. The calves. Cool suit that he had at one time in the comic books. This over here, like the pencils. It says pencil study of the original 5 invaders. And the fade off of the feet and everything. Then you got them over here. Pencil study of younger Namor fighting the modern Namor. It's just really cool. See, I looked at his page, alexrossart.com or something like that. He has pencil studies for sale, and you can afford those kind of. But trying to afford a pencil or a painted piece, you gotta have some money for that. But that's if you want to read that there. And it's just cool to go to his site and see all the things he's done. But these books are awesome. That's almost like you have the original art just by having these books. Look at that glow. Here's the detail. The faces and punches. Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Spider-Man. Here's Wolverine. Ares without his helmet on. Looks like is he balding? He's pretty old. I think is that Black Widow? Yeah. Let me see. Spider on her back. That's really cool. And then you see people in the windows back there. Let's go back so you can see this whole picture. But that jet, wow, the rain, and them fighting. See what they're looking at, and see who's fighting what and why. Avengers Invaders number 5, the cover. They're all going off the side. It's like the shield ships. It's like, wow. I have to get the book again to see why they were fighting. I can't remember what it was. But it's just cool to see the details. And you see how high up there's a Washington Monument. You see how high up they are. And you have to get a reference for that so you can see how to draw everything underneath. It's like, wow. There's look at the trees. It looks cold out there, doesn't it? And the statue. All of them in the background. And even though they're in the background like that, you can make them out. It's like, wow. And some names. And this is cover to Avengers Invaders number 6. Here's a cover number 7. It's like, wow. Nothing over there, but see him up in the high ground there. There's Marvel. There's Bucky. There's the new Captain America fighting the original. And the scales. There's Spider-Man. There's Bucky there. Wasp was always there in the forefront. Cool. There's the number. This is cover to Avengers Invaders number 8 here. Really going supernova or something. It's like, wow. He's not too happy. Good thing he's got steel hard skin. I think that's Luke Cage. And there's covers to number 9. Look at that. Nazi flags, and you got the Red Skull. He's got the cosmic cube. It's like, oh my goodness, that's a terrible sight. The red sky. And Cap wants to throw a sword at something. Car. Spidey back there, out there. Namor telling him, let's go, let's go. Ms. Marvel. Iron Man. Very cool. This is going into, oh, sorry about that. More covers. This is the helicarrier here. It's like pencils of that color painting that he did. And there's another one. Little thumbnails. That one there, just looked at. And the exploding supernova guy. And here, more pencil studies. It's like really cool. Like I say, you can't get enough of looking at that. You just look at the detail. And when I look at this, it just makes me want to put more detail on my stuff and pay attention, as I do even my cartoony stuff when I do it. It's like, wow. And make sure I want to draw realistic stuff to get photo reference. If you can't find any models or anything like that, you just use Friends or something like that, or just get bodybuilding magazines, different things like that. But this is a cool cover. Remember this one. That's the cover, number 10, book number 10. Black Panther. I can't, Union Jack, I can't remember her name. Some Sun Girl or Sun, I'm not sure. And I forgot these guys' names too. But Jack Kirby did them all. But back up. Oh, this is cool. Who's that look like? Mr. Alex Ross. That's cool. These are so cool, just to look at all of this. And Thor in the background. He draws Thor with a big hammer. Looks like it might be even bigger than one they put in the movie. And Captain Nazi. And I forgot this guy's name. Blood character. That's number 11 cover. Number 12. 9 through 12. Let's see here. We got Captain America pencil study. Then we got Red Skull with Cosmic Cube pencil study. 40 Heroes Pencil Study. 40s Heroes Pencil Study. That'd be an awesome poster. See, it's like stretched across the wall, like 5 feet or something. And he's done that before. He's did it with X-Men. I have a book with him doing that, and he's done it with all the other characters, the Dynamite characters, and he's done it with DC characters too. He's just awesome how he does this stuff. Look at the detail. So I've gone over in the 15 minutes. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me upload this whole video or not. We'll see. Like I said, if I have to break it up, I will. I'll try to make it clean because I've done it before. Look at the thumbnails of that. It's just awesome. Imagine if they wanted to make more money, they could use his thumbnails to make variant covers, and I'm sure they would sell. I don't know if you would say hardcore. Look at that. He made this one. You see the breakdown? The other one was Black Panther, remember? Now they got this other guy in here. Kind of like the Wakanda warriors or something like that, or those other guys from the Gorilla Clan or whatever they were. They're really cool. The guys that did all the yelling, woo, 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 in the movie. But I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure he's got reference for that. But let's see. These are all cool. Like I said, they would be awesome just for variant covers. I'm not sure if they did it, but if they did, I'm sure they would sell. No, just to break real quick, I'll show you what I'm talking about over here. This is the X-Men cover that he did. X-Men number 500. He did it with all of them. It looks like a John Byrne Wolverine, doesn't it? And he's going after Magneto. But really cool. All the detail in the Sentinels. There's all the different characters in there. Kitty, Storm, and then Nightcrawler, and there's Gambit back there. And Rogue. So, but that's that. I'll show you this. Okay. Back to this. So, I'll turn the page here. We got number 12 for Avengers Invaders. Cool. Star Spangled Girl. Something like that. I'm not sure what her name is. Something like that. Vision and everything. Human Torch and Toro. This is cool. Iron Man, Wasp, Wolverine. I'm not sure all the names of them, but that's cool. Guy in the background there. More running. It's cool with the lighting and everything. Spider-Man, USA, Spider-Girl, Spider-Woman, I mean, Namor, Luke Cage. It's like a Manhunter character, something like that. Really cool. And then this over here. Looking down on you like, what? After they just kicked you behind because you were a bad guy. You want to come up against them. Do good. And this was the Wizard Magazine 194 cover promoting Avengers Invaders miniseries. I miss Wizard. I remember that. Remember that book? It was very cool. Okay, there's a bad guy. Project Superpowers. They just come out with new stuff with them. I got like the first book, but I didn't, 0 issue, but I didn't get any more. I have to try to get some more of them. Hopefully you can read that. And then here's the covers. Here's the detail. And then showing all the characters here. First sketch done for the project Superpowers lineup. Cool. This is like the vase that they were all captured in. It was some type of vase that they were somehow, a villain captured them all in a vase, and they were in there like it's just like a type of phantom zone, suspended animation for years. And then they finally were able to get out and then do this book. And one of them became a bad guy. One of the guys that was locked in there was a bad guy, or turned into a bad guy for some reason. Like I said, I can't remember all the whole story, but it was really good. Here's it, so you can read that. And pause it. Then Pandora's Box urn. And the guy who captured him, I remember him. I remember that. It's this guy with the flag on his chest. I think there's a picture that Alex drew of him, painted of him. He felt he had to do it, or he was tricked into doing it, or something like that. Connecting covers to Project Superpowers, Chapter 1, number 0. And then, wow. That's a bust there they did with him, with those razor sharp boomerangs. Mr. Face. I like the Goblin. The Scarab. Very cool. There's Samson. Let's see. Here's this guy. Look at that. You can see that's looks like a real person. Wow. And it is. So he's used somebody's likeness with their permission. Model Donald Struber. And this. Read that, hopefully pause it. And a character called the Fighting Yank. And I'll show you the younger version on the next page. So, flatten this out, hopefully you can read it. Just read that. Okay. This is interior page layout from issue 0. And then this is Fighting Yank painting from interiors of Project Superpowers, Chapter 1, 0, number 0. And there's the younger self. Very cool. I think he'd be slipping and sliding around in them shoes, though. Unless they got some grip on them. Grip. Okay, there's another picture, pencil just throw that into his face? Ouch. Where's he at? Let's see where he's at. There he is right there. Take that. I think Alex was showing the artist, the guy who drew the book. He did all the layouts for the guy, I think. It'd be nice to have the original artwork for that, wouldn't it? Let's see this. It says interior page layouts from issue number 0. And this is when they were trapped in that urn. They were just floating there. It was kind of like the Phantom Zone, but it was all black. And this one, their Phantom Zone, you know, has all those different things moving around and their creatures. It was almost like they exist. They're not sleeping or suspended animation or anything. And that they're moving around, causing havoc and trouble. This is Inside Pandora's Urn from Interiors for Project Superpowers, Chapter 1, number 0. See, they're just floating there. And they haven't aged, like, I don't know how long it's been, 50, 60 years or something like that, and then they come out. And they've all been changed somehow from being in that urn. And I'll pause it on there so you can see that. And these are like, where did the old superheroes go? And this is like, I'm not sure if this is Alex's stuff from a while ago. Him playing around. Or he just recently, I think this is some of his older artwork. And then you see this stuff, it's like, wow. The giants, these are all like giant characters. And then you got how big they are. 60, 70 feet tall or something like that. That was the Green Giant, the Phantasmal Boy King and his giant. And then the Claw. Very scary. And over here, what we got here? Cyclone. Let's see, I'll back up a little bit. Cyclone, Grim Reaper. You can read them off. Like the male and the female versions of all of them. Rocket Man and Rocket Girl. And this dude's got like a see-through, some type of plastic thing. Hydro Man. This Fighting Yank. Silver Streak, Captain Future, the Woman in Red, the Target, and the Targeteers. Captain Future, I think he came out and he was like, he lost his mind. Looks like Shazam. There's more here. Did the kid versions, the Green Mask and Domino. You look at the colors, you're like, what in the world were they thinking on some of this stuff? Blue Bolt, Sub-Zero, Captain Battle, and Captain Battle Jr. Got the old eye patch. And you got Daredevil, Devil, and American Crusader. All of them. Cool. He's imposing there. This guy's name, the Super American. Wow. And back here, let's see. Black Terror and Tim. You go, I'm the Black Terror. Who the hell are you? I'm Tim. You're like, they didn't call him Black Terror Jr. or nothing like that. Very cool costumes, though. It'd be cool if you could cosplay like that. Some of these, where you got to be built good. Who's this? Lady Satan. She carries a gun. Looks like Betty Page. Who's these guys? That's cool costumes. The Eagle and Buddy. Fearless Flint. Some of the names. Magno and Davy. And then you got your old Power Man here. But Alex is really cool. Look at these. And these are all characters that were out at one time. I'm not sure if Alex created any of these or not. But Man O' Metal. Boy King. He's the one that has that giant monolith. That character. Rainbow Boy. You wonder where they get some of these ideas. That guy looks cool with the wings. Airman. Radior. Got a flaming sword. Man of War. You see all these other ones. These are cool. Yank and Doodle. Some of the names, I tell you. It was a different time. Let's try to do that now. I don't know if it will work. The Dart and Ace. Doc Strange looks cool. And then we got Flash Lightning and Lightning Girl. Let me see all of these. Cool. They really spent a lot of time on this book, this series, because, I mean, all this went into it, and to get the books so it have all the backstory, everything for these characters. What is it? V-Man and the V-Boys. It's like Khazar, but Samson and David. The Blue Beetle, Big Blue, and Sparky. And the Flame and Flame Girl. You got Catman and Kitten. That's funny. The Owl, he did a cover for him on one of the books that they put out. It was really cool. Okay. The Green Llama. I'll back up, I'll zoom in, let you read that. You can pause it. And then here's this. I'll scoot in so you can see it. Alex is just very cool. I mean, I do this with my stuff too, but the detail and the stuff that he put in, I put in detail and everything too, but it's just like when he draws realistically. Mine is still like I got a cartoony style to it, but I have to show some of my stuff too so you can see how I do my layouts and everything, and just do my character design pages and stuff. But like what he can get for his pages, I don't know what he gets paid for all of this. I mean, he's got to do this, draw these pictures and get these characters done. And then if he's doing it, then he can, I mean, he's got it all designed already, but he'll have to design it and then show it to an artist, because there was another guy who drew this. They picked another artist to draw because they'll get done faster. I mean, Alex can knock this stuff out, these posters and these layouts and everything like that, but to draw a whole book and panels, he's talked about it in some of his books before. It just takes a long time. But he can do these. And this cat is fast. He'll sit at the table, and it seems like when you see some of the videos on YouTube, he'll start it and go from start to finish in one sitting. I'm thinking, how in the world does this guy do this? But he's good. He's disciplined. It's like, wow. And you see, I hope I'm not moving too fast, but I'll pull this back so you can read this. And then, very cool. And this one's from Project Superpowers, Chapter 1, Number 1, featuring Green Llama, Black Terror, and the Dynamic family. And they were pretty scary in the book. You gotta check that book out. If you can get the trade paperback, do that. You can read that. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit longer, then I'm gonna stop, and I'll probably have to see if I can upload this. But it'll be a few videos for this because this book is just too cool to do it and just to flip through it real quick. And I know if you love Alex Ross's artwork, like I said before, like I do, you'll want to see more details. And I'm trying to zoom in so you can act like you actually have the book. If you don't have it, go out and buy it because it is just awesome to look at this. Like I said, I got 2 of them ordered. Well, I have to order them. I got 2 of them in my cart on Amazon. They're $45 a piece. So I just have to save up the money for them. And when it comes out, buy it. And hopefully I can, I'll have the money so nobody else buys it from underneath me. I'm sure they printed up a lot though, so I can keep it in my cart for a little bit. That's really cool. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to stop it here, and then I'll see if I can upload this, and if I can, I'll have to break it up, but I'll start another video. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll start another video soon. Okay, Collector Dude out.